You all know Cookie Clicker. It's the classic game that you'd have a tab of in Chrome while procrastinating homework, scrolling through Reddit, hustling people for gifts on eBay, what have you. But Christmas is coming to town, and jolly old Saint Nick is gonna need a cookie to chomp into so kids have proof of his existence. So of course, why not turn a profit and make the greatest cookie empire in history? We've got 5 days until Christmas Eve and Government's Bakery is officially open. And the first thing we've got to do is do exactly as the game advertises. There we go, now we have enough to buy our first cursor. It's almost the end of the first day and we really began making a name for ourselves. We have even more cursors and the only thing they say are curse words. Fuck! We've got quite a few grandmas, some of which with one foot in the grave. Bonnie. And let's not forget our farms, mines, and lonesome factory, all of which are helping us pump out cookies as quickly as possible. We are off to a great start, ladies and gentlemen, and there is only more to come tomorrow. There's a lot of work to do before we become titans in the cookie industry, so we have to do what other incorporations wouldn't be afraid to do. Hire children. These upgrades I can buy help my bakery bake cookies much faster than the average child laborless Joe. For example, these farmer and miner grandmas who are really helping keep the dream alive. More alive than them in a few days' time, I would think. Bonnie, it's been a day. How did you age so fast? Day 2 was an overall success. We got some more employees, we bought some more establishments, we even built some temples and wizard towers. It doesn't look like anything else grow up. We can only improve on this in the next day, a day closer to Christmas Eve. There are 3 days until Christmas, and with the Christmas scene finally showing, we now have access to a new array of cookie upgrades. Hey, look at that, Santa's deer have even come to help us out a bit. We've also had an elf sent to us to help with our cookie creation. Bulky is always working hard at the elf gym, but what he doesn't tell anyone is that he is an elf natural. Elf steroids. We also have even more buildings to bring us cookies and even went into space. While up there, we found that the moon is made of white chocolate chips, which, strangely enough, helps us a lot. We're on a very tight schedule and are gonna need to start shipping these cookies out to stores in just a couple days. In 2 days, Christmas Eve will finally be here, and tomorrow we'll begin shipping cookies out to stores so that children can lure Scott Calvin into their traps, making them the rightful next Santa Claus. Our good old friends the grandmas have got some more jobs. As we all know, inflation's a bitch, and these grandmas never had a retirement fund open, so they're gonna be working until their deaths. Maybe tomorrow. Everything from yesterday is pretty much the same, however we made some alchemy stations. That's what we're calling them. Bulky gave us the recipe for elf anabolics, and I think we could put them into the cookies for some added flavor. Speaking of Bulky, he's gone. He was caught with elf coke, which is not legal in his hometown of Elf, North Carolina. Although Bulky's gone, tomorrow's shipping day, and we'll have finally completed the plan. Do you mind? I know what you're wondering. What is that under the cookie? And where did the grandmas go? That's cranberry juice. But hey, Santa Claus is finally here, and we can begin shipping these things out. Dude, these curses are just ruining the moment. Let me just... Oh my god! What is that? Santa, what the fuck happened? All they needed was enough sacrifices. Grandmas, I'm sorry.